What's going on, guys? It's Jen from WearTesters.com, and today we're going to be doing a performance review on the Under Armour Curry 2.5. Alright, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the traction, and if you've played in the Under Armour Curry 2, you already know what to expect, but if you haven't, well, all I can say is expect great things. The organic herringbone pattern Under Armour used is a beast indoors, and while it doesn't perform quite as well outdoors, there is durability here in the rubber compound, so you should be covered for at least a couple of months. But my favorite part about the traction is the way the pattern is spaced. It's spread out perfectly so that dust won't get caught in between the grooves and harass you later. And even if your floor is dusty, don't worry, a couple of wipes and you're good to go for hours. Next up, we're gonna be talking about the cushion, and there's been some speculation as to exactly what is in the cushion setup of the Curry 2.5, but let it be known right here, right now, there is no micro G in this model, but that's not a bad thing. The charged foam cushion setup Under Armour used is fantastic, especially if you're a guard who likes a low responsive ride. If you're looking for a lot of impact protection and something that feels like a pillow underneath your feet, toss these to the side and look somewhere else. But if you like a lightning quick cushion setup, the Curry 2.5 is gonna feel just like home. Next up, we're talking about the biggest change from the Curry 2 to the Curry 2.5, and that's the materials. As you can tell, Under Armour ditched the Speedform upper and replaced it with the full-length mesh upper that's wrapped in a bunch of plastic. And before you make any judgments, let me tell you this right now. It's actually a lot more pliable and flexible than what I was anticipating. Once broken in, you're gonna feel like most of the upper isn't even there, especially on the medial side where there's this neoprene-like material that kind of feels like a memory foam pillow on the side of your foot. And trust me, it's as good as it sounds. But even though the upper actually outperforms what I was expecting, sometimes the littlest things can ruin a shoe. And in this case, for the Curry 2.5, it's what we find on the heel collar. There's this really stiff material that retains the shape of the silhouette, but it actually ended up stabbing me in the Achilles for a really uncomfortable experience. Now, this was only a problem on my strong foot. I have no idea why, but when I wore my ankle brace, this problem was no longer an issue. But be careful, because without a brace, your strong foot will probably have this stabbing into your Achilles, and I'm telling you right now, it's not a good feeling. All right, so now it's time to talk about my favorite feature of the Curry 2.5, and that's the fit. When I first tried these on, I was blown away, and when I broke them in, I was even more satisfied, which is crazy because my favorite feature on the Curry 2 was the fit, but this is how you make a good thing better, and Under Armour did that by adding this asymmetrical lacing system. What this new lacing system does is it pulls the materials in two different directions, which really wrap around your foot nicely and sink your foot into the entire silhouette. Never once did my foot slide within the shoe, and even with my ankle brace, the fit maintained perfect. I repeat, perfect. I honestly have no complaints about the fit in the Curry 2.5, so yeah, this is Hall of Fame level fit, guys. Next up, we're gonna talk about the support, and with the change in materials, the 2.5 improves on a category many thought the Curry 2 lacked in. The overall rigidness of this new upper is already a lot more support than what the Curry 2 had to offer, and returning features like the TPU shank and lateral outrigger work just as well as they did the first time. And while you may think this heel cup looks ineffective, it actually does a pretty good job of keeping your heel in the right place and not shifting on and off the foot bed. The original Curry 2 was not a model I would recommend for every position. It was really a guard shoe, and while the 2.5 maintains that feel, it also offers a lot more supports that other players require at different positions. Look, I know what you want. You want me to answer the question whether or not the Curry 2.5 is better than the Curry 2, and to be honest with you, I can't answer that because they're both great performance models that have a lot of similarities, but also offer something different for players at other positions. If you're a quick guard, go with the Curry 2. If you're a more all-around player, especially if you're a big, go with the Curry 2.5. Just beware of that heel material stabbing your Achilles. If you wear an ankle brace, this isn't gonna be a problem, but if you don't, I would definitely try these on in-store before you actually make a purchase. Now, if you're asking me which model I like better, I would say the 2.5, but again, that's just me. It's up to you to take all of this information and make the best decision that's for you, because that's what's most important. Anyways, guys, that pretty much takes care of the performance review for the Curry 2.5. You can head over to WearTesters.com with the link you see in the description box below and check out the full written review. My name's Jaron. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. It hasn't really been that entertaining, but hopefully this video entertains you because we're talking about the 5 best finals PEs of all time. He only got suspended for 1, but I think what happened was Adam Silver called LeBron and said, yo, I'll suspend Draymond if you wear the sleeve jerseys. And LeBron was like, deal. That's the only explanation. This was the first time ever in the league's history